Hey guys, so I have a whole big bag of empties. This is probably going to be a long video because it's basically like 2 months worth, 2 videos worth of empty containers rolled into one because I'm very behind on these because, well, I'm just behind on them. So I have a whole big ton of stuff. A lot of it is skincare. A lot of it you've probably seen in previous product empty videos just because they're repeat products that I continue to purchase. So I'm just going to jump right in. The first thing I have is the Cebu Beauty Sea Buckthorn Balancing Facial Cleanser. You guys know I go through this stuff probably every other month. It's my go-to cleanser. I use this and the facial bar. I have this in the shower with me. I take this one when I travel. I love it. It's all natural. It doesn't have parabens. It's organic, it's cruelty-free, and it has this little sea buckthorn berry in it that makes it so special. It also has like tiny little microfibers that act as kind of like exfoliating beads. So I pumped this onto my Clarisonic and I will continue to repurchase this because it's by far the best facial cleanser I've ever tried. Have some wipe packages here. These are the Josie Maran Bare Naked wipes. I think I got these in a set, or I just had them for a while, but I've used these before and I don't like them, but I hate to, just have stuff go to waste, so I use these up. I love that they're all natural. They have argan oil in them, which she's, bases her whole line around. They're paraben free. A lot of wipes aren't paraben free. They smell very pleasant, but they're not saturated enough for me. They don't really remove my makeup. I feel like it kind of just smears my makeup all around, so I kind of just use these to take like swatches off or just to like give me a refresh, but I don't really count on these to really fully take my makeup off well. So unfortunately I won't repurchase these. These were a little sample, the Facial Radiance Pads from First Aid Beauty. I think I showed these, piece of hair on my lip. I think I showed these back in a haul video. I got them with like 100 points from Sephora. But I wanted to just let you guys know because someone had asked me if I could just update you. I won't buy these. I don't think they're good. They're basically like little round pads that have like texture on them and you just use them after you cleanse. It's kind of just like, it's supposed to brighten and make your skin look glowy. I really didn't notice a difference when I used these. To me, it just was an extra unnecessary step in the morning that I didn't really need. It claims to improve skin clarity, reduce visible pores, diminish appearance of fine lines. And you basically use them to exfoliate, tone, and brighten. Like I said, I wouldn't rush to purchase those. This was the Tummy Rub Stretch Mark Oil from Mama Mio. I used this throughout my pregnancy. Once I ran out of my Stretch Mark cream, I was just using this at nighttime. It is an oil, so it's oily, greasy. I didn't want to have this on during the day to get onto my clothes, though I will say, obviously I wore it at night, so it did get on like tank tops and pajamas. It washes right out, it was fine. I just didn't want to feel like the oily feeling during the day for work and stuff. So I did use this every night. I didn't get any stretch marks, but stretch marks are genetic. My mom never had them, so I got lucky there. But I definitely think that it helps to still use some kind of products to make your skin's elasticity a lot better. So I would recommend it. I prefer the Tummy Rub cream over the oil, but it was a really nice product. This I got in one of my Seasons box, and I raved about this. It's the Sugar Cookie Body Polish from Bamboo Earth. I have tried to go back and repurchase this. It's always sold out. You can repurchase this off of Seasons Box website now, or they also have their own website, which is bambooearth.com, and I think it's even an Etsy store. Every time I try to get this, it is sold out. I love this stuff. I love how it smells. It's all natural. The base of it is coconut oil. It was never one of those products where the oil rises and the product settles and you have to mix it. It was just enough coconut oil to saturate the product, but you never saw the oil in the container, but you still felt it on your skin. I love this. I would highly recommend it. It's probably one of my most favorite body scrubs that I have ever tried. I really, really like that a lot. I have 2 Lush shower gels. One was the Snow Fairy, which I had since Christmas, but I didn't start using it right away, so it did last me a pretty good time. And the other was Twilight, which was also a Christmas time holiday, part of their holiday collection. I love these both. I would repurchase both of them. The Snow Fairy is like, I think what their most popular seller is at Christmas time, and I can see why. It was my first year trying it. The Twilight is heavily scented with lavender. So I loved this for nighttime baths or nighttime showers. I typically tend to shower in the morning, but there were nights that I would shower at night, and I loved this because the lavender just is so calming and soothing, and it just like gets you in that like peaceful state of mind before bed. And the Snow Fairy, I just love the smell of this. I cannot get enough. So when Christmas rolls around again this year, you best bet I will be stocking up on both of these. These do contain sodium lauryl sulfate, which, as you know, I try to stay away from because it can dry your skin out. But yeah, that's the only negative to these. Also, I will say that both of them I think contained like a fair amount of glitter in the product, but I never noticed it on my skin after I got out of the shower, so don't let that deter you from trying it. I also have the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. I bought this specifically for the hospital because a lot of people said not to use like fragranced or like synthetic body washes after you deliver because you're sore down there, and I happened to tear, so I wanted something that was ultra sensitive. I did like this for that. I never had any like burning. It was very gentle. It didn't ever burn or anything like that, but I hate that it's unscented. I don't like using unscented body wash. It just doesn't feel like you get clean. I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of like using shampoo that doesn't bubble. It almost feels like you're not really washing your hair. It's kind of like that. So while I like this, I think it's great as a gentle skin cleanser. Like if you ever have like an open wound or a cut and you don't want to put any kind of like harsh chemicals, I like it for that. But as far as like, I don't know, I just never felt like it was cleaning me enough because it didn't have any kind of smell. Sometimes like some smell is a little good, but for that it was okay. I also finished up the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Body Butter, which is amazing. Wipe this sucker clean. This was in the Vanilla Fig, which I've talked about before, being that I love this scent. Sephora doesn't carry this yet. I hope that they will soon. I dropped it. As for right now, you can only get it on QVC's website, which is where I initially purchased it from. So I would repurchase, but I'm currently trying to just use up all my body lotions and things, and once I'm cleared out of my stock, this is what I will go back to. It was an incredibly hydrating moisturizer. I use it all over my body. It was never greasy. It sunk into my skin really well, and it smells phenomenal, and it's all natural, and it's basically just like literally argan oil that's whipped into a like mousse-like lotion consistency. I would describe it as more of a lotion than a cream. It's definitely not as thick as the body butters from the Body Shop. I love the scents of those, but sometimes they're just too thick and they just linger on your skin, and I don't like that. So I would definitely describe this as more of like a lotion than a body butter, but it was great nonetheless. This was the Tea Tree Pure Castile Soap from Dr. Bronner's. I bought this specifically a while back. I was having severe back acne. I know now that it was due to all my pregnancy hormones and everything, but this definitely helped to calm that and soothe my skin, and I don't have any more acne on my back now, but when the time comes again, or if I ever have like a hormonal breakout, this is what I'm going to purchase as my body wash, because it was just so gentle and it calmed my like redness. It helped with the redness, and it didn't make my back feel even more irritated. It's like 100% natural, best stuff ever. You can actually dilute this because it's so concentrated. You actually just need a teeny tiny bit, and it makes crazy bubbles. Though it is sodium lauryl sulfate free, which is nice. My husband even used this a lot in the shower. He really liked it. So I would recommend this, especially if you are someone that suffers from acne on your body. I think this is a really great body wash. What else is in here? Another bag of this Shiseido cotton. I have tons of skincare videos where I talk about this. Still using these, love them. They're just so soft. They don't tear, shed, leave little fuzzies on your face. They feel amazing for taking your makeup off, so it's great. What was in here? Oh, this was the Josie Maran. This is getting everywhere. Argan Cleansing Oil. It's made for your face to take off your makeup. I'm usually not a fan of cleanse off oils. I know Mac does one that my mom happens to love. I don't like oils on my face to remove makeup, though I use the argan oil as a moisturizer. I just never feel like they get enough of my makeup off, so I used it to shave my legs because it was super hydrating and nice, and I kind of used this like a shave, you would use a shaving cream. So I liked it for that, but I would not repurchase this. I used up another Sea Buckthorn body cream. I was using these hand in hand. I really like this. It's, again, all natural like everything else in that line. Has a very light scent, though I prefer the vanilla fig scent over this. I really like it. I would repurchase it, but like I don't have any complaints about it, but I do prefer the scent of the Josie Maran one a little bit better. This was a little bit thicker than the tub, and I have to say I prefer the tub packaging over this because I feel like unless you cut this, you kind of, it's very possible to like leave behind product in there. So just for personal preference, I prefer jars over the tubes, but I really like this if you need like a good body moisturizer that doesn't have any parabens, chemicals, and that's more natural. I would definitely recommend that. I finished up this Caudalie Beauty Elixir, which is essentially just like a fresher. It's like, think of it as like a more expensive MAC Fix Plus. I love this stuff. I really like the scent of it, but I don't like the scent more than MAC Fix Plus. So I have repurchased MAC Fix Plus in replace of this. I just prefer the scent of this over this, but this is a really, really nice product. This would be super nice to keep like in your beach bag or something like that, just as like to cool you off or give you a refreshing facial mist. I don't tend to wear foundation in the summer, and if I do, I wear like a more lightweight foundation or like a tinted moisturizer or something, and this would be super nice on those really hot days to just put on underneath it or over top when you're all finished to just kind of like cool you off and give your skin like a dewy complexion. I got this at Sephora. It is expensive though. The MAC is, you get more product for less money, so for me that's just a better thing. I finished another one of Josie Maran's Argan Oil. This was just her 2 fluid ounce in her special packaging for some charity she was doing. I love this. I have repurchased. I have another one in my bathroom right now that I use every single night as my moisturizer. It's my favorite moisturizer. It's just amazing. My skin never has any adverse reactions to it. My skin drinks it up. My skin feels amazing every morning after I use this. It's just such good stuff. I finally finished this YSL Touche Clot. I can't even tell you how long I've had this for. This was in the number 2. And basically it's just like a clicky pen that you use. I was using it as like an under eye highlight. You can use it as a cheekbone highlight. It's nice. I do have another one. I do really like it. It's, I think, around $40. So for the price, I know tons of drugstore brands have duped this. I haven't tried those. This is really the only type of product I've tried from this brand, and I really liked it. I don't think it's worth the price point on it, but it's a nice product, and I have repurchased it because, like I said, I do really like it, and I haven't really tried any of the drugstore alternatives, but I hear a lot about the Maybelline Lumi Dream Touch or L'Oreal Lumi. I don't know. One of those, both of those have something very similar to this. That lasted me a long time though, I have to say. I have another little travel argan oil in here. I finished this one up too. This was my Sigma brow gel. It's clear and tinted. This is the clear side. I never used the tinted. I tried it once and I hated how it looked. It just made my eyebrows look really not natural. The clear I liked for, you know, just a clear... for just like a clear mascara, but you can see how dirty and gross it gets, and I probably only used this for about a month or so before it got gross because I use powder to fill in my brows. I do like this. I won't repurchase it just because you get this, and to me it's a waste because I don't like it, and for me I'd rather just pick up clear mascara at the drugstore. It does the same exact thing. I have tried the Anastasia brow gel in the past too, and I honestly couldn't tell you a difference between this or that, so that's kind of a good thing. What else is in here? Oh, this was a hand lotion from Crabtree and Evelyn. In the scent, this was the Nantucket Briar Hand Therapy. Really nice, whoa, really nice, super hydrating, but I didn't like this better than the Bath & Body Works Cashmere line. I think this was like part of a Christmas gift. It was nice. It was a very luxurious hand cream. It is a little on the greasy side and doesn't sink into your skin as quickly as I would like for it to. So I won't be repurchasing this, but it was a nice little luxury product to have. This is the Makeup Forever Sensize waterproof makeup remover, and it's technically an eye cleanser, not a makeup remover. I really like this stuff. It really works. I don't like it more than my Bioderma. I had mentioned in my updated skincare routine video about this. I tend to, I don't ever wear waterproof eye makeup or mascara, so I can't speak for that, but this removed my makeup really well. I would just pump a couple pumps onto a Shiseido cotton pad, take off both eyes, like on each side with both eyes, and it worked really well. But I felt like I would still sometimes need to go back with my Bioderma and just do like a once all again over my eyes to just clean it, because it would take it off, but it would also like smear it around my eyes, whereas the Bioderma like removes it from my skin. But I do like this. I got this at Sephora. The only other complaint is like towards the end you can still see I have like a teeny tiny little, I don't know if you can even tell on camera. There's like a teeny tiny little bit there. It's hard to get out unless you put like, I even tried taking this apart and putting like a Q-tip in there, and I couldn't, it wasn't long enough to get it, so that kind of stinks. I like it, but I don't like it more than the Bioderma. This little eyeshadow was Mac Brulee, which is all done. I'm so excited about. I think this is only like the second eyeshadow I've ever finished, first being Mac Nylon, but I'm almost done with Mac Charcoal Brown, which will probably be in my next empties video. But I love Brulee, and I would repurchase if Wet n Wild didn't have an exact dupe for like, I don't know, 1/10 of the price. It's like 99 cents, $1.99, something crazy like that. So I won't be repurchasing the Mac Brulee, but I think it's a really nice shade color to have in your collection to just kind of do like a once over, like clean canvas before you do your eye makeup. Okay, two more things. First is the Dr. Gross Alpha Beta Glow Pads. I saved one so you could show you what it looks like. I use this on my face and neck. I couldn't tell a difference before and after. I don't think this worked at all. It has like a nice light scent, but I really didn't notice a difference at all. I think I'm actually going to do a video comparing this one to the Kate Somerville pads, tanning pads, bronzing pads, whatever they're called, glow pads, because I have a couple more of these left, and I haven't really been using them until, you know, now when the weather is nice. As you can see, I got some color laying out over the weekend, but my face did not, because I wear SPF on I have SPF in my moisturizer. My face tends to always be 2 shades lighter than the rest of myself. I just feel like I tan so much more easier on my body than on my face. So I really wanted these to make a difference on my face, and it didn't. So therefore I have to really like wear a darker foundation or like just use bronzer, you know, stuff to warm up your face. So I really didn't like this, but I'm very curious to, I've only tried it one time, so I'm going to try it again, and I'm going to compare it with the Kate Somerville tan pads, and I'll do a video on those two comparing them for you guys. So that is that. And the last thing I finally finished was from Origins, and this is a Perfect World SPF Daily Moisturizer with the white tea. I have since repurchased a full-size jar of this. I got this like a year or two ago on Earth Day. Sephora had this thing where if you brought in like an empty container, they gave you this for free. And honestly, this lasted me like over a year, and it's in a tube, which like I said, I prefer jars, and then the actual product itself from Origins comes in a jar, which I love. But this tube lasted me so long. I go more into depth about this product in my updated skincare video, so check it out there where I talk about it. But I have certainly repurchased this, and I really, really like it. I love that it is a moisturizer that has SPF, which the Cebu does not, unfortunately. So really happy with this. And I think that's everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed checking out my trash. If you have your own trash videos and you'd like to post them as a video response, please do so. And until my next video, I will see you soon. Bye!